Yeah,
Are
we're
we
alive.
there?
But at least we're alive. I mean,
Are we there yet?
we're just updating the second here.
Did you name it Spicy Lemon Action?
I did not name it that.
Okay, fine. Would have been really cool.
It would have been a thing if you do that.
It would have been the thingest of things.
Right, oh, it's loading in.
All right. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta come sleep.
yeah, my thing
Basically,
is.
you get to start by coming
Oh,
to sleep.
okay. I can't remember
That's
what we were
your,
doing.
well, you're coming to
There
our
we go.
hut,
So you do that
and you're
first.
sleeping. That's what we're doing.
And then try and remember what exactly it was
Woohoo!
I was actually doing before.
I don't know. Like
Let's,
you were digging around some stuff, and I was like
let's go and dog.
building like a house type thing.
Well, okay, first things
And
first.
there's
We are back. Yay!
we're back. That's what we do.
Exactly. So part
It's
two.
like it's been no time at all.
It's only been a few weeks, but we're back though. Also,
10 weeks.
it's been 2 weeks. I can't remember.
I don't know, like 10. I said 10, but it's probably more like 6.
I was having some mushroom stew. Right? I mean, I kind of like mushrooms, I guess. I've got really no nice food on me. Well, we got a bit of fun. So I might just cook some lamb here. Where's the jank when you need him? To be like, you know.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Basically, exactly that. Let me just cook some of that because I like it so much. So, firstly, how have you been,
Yeah.
Alexis?
I mean, I've made it through another week
That's good.
of corporate hell.
I mean, you make it sound so
Right?
much fun working.
Um, do people have fun working? I mean, maybe like
I mean,
a
theoretically,
few people. Like
yeah,
I'm sure there are
theoretically.
some people. I don't know if I'm one of those people, but it
Well,
doesn't sound like I am, does it?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like a lot of people don't like working, as in the type of work they do. They don't like working. They don't
Yeah,
like specific work because, like, nowadays,
because it sucks.
people, um, for the most part, where's my bar gone at the bottom?
What's, what's wrong with your bottom?
Wow. Did my if you're watching the screen, why is my toolbar gone?
There's a button for that. I just remember what it was because you're.
That's not that one. That's that one. Um. So yeah, that's just, I'm gonna have to work that. I've got no hands either at the minute. Then
Hold on. 627.
um,
Okay. Yeah. It's I think one of the function buttons maybe.
um
I don't remember which one.
oh there it is, F1.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, we actually have hands again. Ah, anyway. Well,
Congratulations on your hands.
I'm pleased you made it through yet another week of corporate, you know, everything.
Hell.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. You know, you did well. Right to get
Hell.
through. Oh wow, look at that bad tenant.
Hell. Um. It is absolutely kind of the worst. Like in as a general rule.
How's it going, Zach? It says Zach as well. Did I freeze there for a second? Or has Alexa frozen? Oh no, I just got disconnected.
He's gone.
I'm
His
back.
internet shit out.
I'm back.
Okay. You're back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Although the worst thing of all is, as far as I can tell, maybe it's not true, but the stream itself was fine. Just the game screwed up.
The game screwed up. Okay.
Because Zach's answering my
Interesting.
questions. That's good, Zach.
Good.
Okay, I'm running back again.
All
Okay,
right.
let's see if we can not crash again or whatever happened the last time. Let me pause for a second. Okay, that's fine. Because the thing is, according to, on my end, it just said that the stream itself was fine, but the game stopped, which was kind of weird. To be honest, I should probably need to not this second, obviously. I probably need to do something about my internet because after the storm the other day, it seems to have been a bit funny, a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
like hanging every now and again, all that kind of thing.
Yep. So I guess what I'm wondering is when's the last time you rebooted?
Um, well, I mean, you mean the computer,
Okay.
or do you mean the internet?
I mean the internet. Like when's the last time like you reset a connection?
Um, the thing is, I checked it last night, and to be fair though, it's a bit like because you got Xfinity too, right? It was a bit like you the other night. Was it last night? Your Xfinity was really weird. It's a bit like that in that when I checked it earlier
Yes.
on, it
Yeah.
was like you
Hmm.
have 825
And it claims
megabytes a
it's fine.
second, and I'm like,
Yeah. Bullshit.
really?
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to do a check right now with my phone because I've got the Infinity app on my phone, so I'm like, I should probably just check this and
Yes.
just do some. I'll do some farming whilst I'm waiting for that to check.
Well, and funny enough, when I did my check,
Mm-hmm.
it legit started behaving again. Like we don't want to tell you that your internet's screwed up, so we're just going to go ahead and reset things quietly for you, and then maybe you won't notice that it was actually bad. And call us up and demand we fix it.
See, that's how hard farming is, right? Farm, you just like do a little bit like 3 seconds to farm everything, and then another 3 seconds to plant more seeds, right? That's pretty much all there is to farming.
Yep. Congratulations, Zach. Also, this is my 150th stream for my watch streak.
Although
Yep.
I did that noise, but that is actually the noise you could theoretically do now for Fortnite for winning matches, right?
How about like air horn, like bow, 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 bow,
I was thinking more the whole
bow, da, 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 da,
yeah, like Final Fantasy VII type or whatever.
Yep, yep. Well, I know, but I'm kind of like I want party horns. Bow, 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 bow.
Wow, just cooking some fish, yeah.
Fishy.
I don't like fish, but whatever, it's fine. I've actually got my inventory. Trident's cool. But you got through it anyway, even if the week was not the best week, you managed to successfully get
Yes.
through, which I suppose is the thing, right?
Yes. I mean, there was some drama involving a calendar. That
Oh
was like a
yeah, I
whole
heard a little
thing.
bit about this. Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
I find very
So
funny. But Zach is like, Dark Christmas. Oh, okay. So I think he's talking about Magic the Gathering and Zach.
yes, does sound fun. It's been a while since I've played MTG though. So um, so there is a lady okay. So in my role, I do like our staples reordering. That's just
Mm-hmm.
one of my many
Exciting
like
jobs.
really exciting tasks.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And some people um, in the office in other roles will bring me like lists of things they need, and I usually try to work with people. Like when somebody like we were getting a new girl in the one office, and she really wanted a pink stapler and as much pink for the desk as she could get because she loves pink. And
Pink
so
stapler.
instead of like buying like the $12 stapler, I found her one that was like 17 that was pink, like a $5 wiggle type of thing. A little overpriced for a stapler, but we can do a little wiggling, right? Because if you're going to be sitting in a cubicle all day, you want things around you that are going to make you kind of happy. So I really do try to work with people. Well, everybody gets you know, big old calendars, like the 17 by 22, like desk pad type size calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but generally, they're the ones that you can hang or you can use on the desk. And one person, they ended up with a calendar that actually didn't work. Like it wasn't really meant for hanging.
Mm-hmm.
And they hung it, but like once they started like arranging pages, like it had these little plastic bits on the corners that kind of held the sheets down, and it wasn't one of those things where it was a tearaway type
Mm-hmm.
deal where it's all like glued in at the top and like bound. So after she removed January, it started, like the pages started falling out.
Okay.
So legit, oops, she needed a new calendar,
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have the desk space to use it as a flat desk calendar. So, I mean, we need a new
Okay.
calendar. That's fine. Um, she sent, she gave somebody the item number of a calendar that she found that she decided she wanted. And that person brought it to me, and I pulled it up, and that was a $42 calendar.
Wow.
It,
Really?
nothing special about it, like that, like no like special features. It was called Every Day's a Holiday. You can look it up on Staples. It's still there. Like it's there on the website if you're interested in such calendar.
I'm
And
gonna be
basically
honest,
every
Lem.
single day,
A calendar that's $42.
it's got to be pretty like fascinating, right?
Yeah.
Um, and the funny thing is, this is not just the business price. This was like the actual price. But let me not get ahead of myself on this. Um, so I pull up this calendar. I see it's $42 on our business account, and I'm like, "What the hell is this? I can't do this." Like, I do the ordering, but it goes through somebody at
Later.
corporate who approves it. Yeah, I'm coming. And so, corporate still has to approve this, and I'm going to get looked at in sketchy ways
In
if
sketchy
I'm
ways.
trying to order a $42 desk calendar, right?
Hmm.
So, and the thing with this calendar, basically, it's every day is a holiday, and so every day um, of the month has a picture printed on it, like National Pizza Day, and it's got like a little drawing of pizza, like because they're cutesy drawings, like for a kindergarten classroom or something. Um, like and national like Global Penguin Day, World Penguin Day, or whatever, like all
I
sorts
mean,
of
that's a good
things
day, though.
like
Let's be
that.
honest about it. World Penguin Day is a
Um,
good day.
that's an amazing day. I'm 100% for that day. What I'm not for is ordering somebody a $42 calendar, like just because it's cute. And I said something to um the
Person.
girl who brought me, like this girl is not like the one who, she was like the messenger, right?
Hmm.
So I said something, I'm like, I can't, like this is a $42 calendar. I can't do that. It's not going to get approved. She's and she said, well, the lady looked, and most of the calendars for, in the size, you know, that have something on them, they're sold out for 2025, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. They sell out quickly. Um,
Maybe you should have bought your calendar
we're
earlier,
already into
though.
the year. This is
Just saying, though. You could have.
Well, we did remember that one fell apart. So,
Okay,
and
yeah,
that's not exactly
yeah.
her fault. It was just like, because one of those, sometimes it's hard to tell which they are, like which thing they are, like which style.
Mhm.
And so, like, I ordered them like a big, like massive, like I just ordered an array of calendars and let them pick what they want. So that's partially my bad. I didn't notice what this one was, and it was kind of a luck of the draw type of thing.
Mhm.
Um, but so I'm like, no. But look, I'm gonna go because I know this lady doesn't want like just a plain white paper with like black everything on it type of basic ass calendar. I'm gonna look and see what's there. So I find her the only calendar that is a full 2025 calendar that is bound at the top. That so it's not gonna fall apart. It actually has color on it. It's kind of neat looking, but it is and it's in stock. Like the most
Okay,
important
yeah.
thing is it's in stock.
Well, that is
It's not going
important,
to
yeah.
fall apart, and it's in stock. So no $42 calendar.
Sad, but okay.
Um, the calendar comes in, it gets delivered to her. I have left early for the day, and she starts blowing up my phone because this is not the calendar that she ordered. And I'm like, yeah, your calendar was $42. And maybe like I can't get that approved from corporate. But maybe you didn't realize it was $42 because what's happened to us before is somebody will send us a link for something at regularstaples.com, and like say an IT guy sent us a link. It was a $7 HDMI cable that when I logged in on our business account,
Hmm.
um, the Staples Advantage, the advantage is they take advantage of you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that $7 um, for an HDMI cable became like $38 for an HDMI cable.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Must be some
Like it
HDMI
was
cable.
right. It was an amazing, it must have been, right? Like the most amazing HDMI cable you've ever seen in your little life. So, I just, so I gave her the benefit of that. She's like, no, I knew it was $42. It was one that was, it's has will help me organize. Like she tried claiming it like had like space for organization so she could keep track of the other staff's like days off and things like this. Like she's totally bullshitting on this.
I mean,
Um,
even if
because
it,
I've looked at this calendar
yeah,
and this calendar doesn't have any special organizational like factors. Like it's a calendar. In fact, it's worse than other calendars like this for organizing because every square has a freaking picture in it, and sometimes the pictures are in the center of the day. So like you can't even write anything in it or hardly anything in it. So like there's no like organization grid to the side. There's no, like, extra little book that came with it or anything like that. It is literally just like covered in little, cutesy pictures. And, you know, basically her texts get like angry and angrier. Like, and I'm trying to explain to her, like, I got you what I could. I can't just order whatever. Um, we don't have an unlimited budget. And like, seriously, corporate can be so cheap with what we order sometimes that there was one point where I ordered like decent tissues,
yep.
like Puffs Plus or something like that, which I'd been ordering for a while. And there was some awful approver at corporate who kept switching out my tissue boxes with like Angel Soft Professional, which are almost as bad as the ones you would get like sitting in the doctor's office, like the ones that are basically like notebook paper that they've just put in a pop-up box.
Wow.
They're that level of bad. Um, like and they kept doing this over and over and over, where they kept like switching out the tissues, and like the tissues were supposed to be like going in like private offices and not like being set out just for like all the staff. And they were replacing them all. So like if they're going to replace like a $3 box of tissues with a $1 box of tissues, what in the world do you think is going to happen when I try to order a $42 calendar?
I mean, a bit of me would have
You
been
know,
tempted to do it anyway, and just like to show up a little bit.
yep. Well, and honestly, I should have just told her that they replaced it. Like I should have just straight up
Well, if
lied.
you thing is though, if you'd
You know?
said that, I bet she's the kind of person who would have then messaged them and been bitching about that.
She wouldn't know how. So
Okay,
I
know,
should
she sounds
I
like
guess
that
I
kind of
should have
person.
lied
That's
about
all.
it. Yeah. Oh, she is a piece of work, but yeah. So I mean, it was a whole thing, and then I guess she was like running her mouth about me, like in the office to all the people in the office, like 100% drama over a calendar.
Check, frankly.
Yeah, over a calendar, and like her argument was, well, then you should have let me like. You should have given me the choice and blah blah blah. And I, on one hand, okay, yeah, I can see like going to you like later on, but like I have other things to do with my life than make sure you have like she's not say in any kind of hierarchical role like over me.
Yeah,
um like she's not like in a like she's a coordinator like I am.
yeah,
um so this is really like you don't like I don't work for you. I'm doing some things on behalf of you, um like to help you chill out. um and right now I'm filling in, like I have a job and then I have a bunch of other work right now because I'm filling in for missing admin people. So it's like after being in two like back-to-back meetings and working on I think like everybody's vacation requests for the year for like 150 employees and all that, I took time out of my day to find you a replacement calendar that wasn't just a shitty black and white one. You're welcome. um
maybe you should phrase
and
it
we have a
exactly like that.
$50 minimum order. I really should have. um we have a $50 minimum order too. So I can't just go up and like, here, how's this one? And then like have her replacement right away. Like, so she can use it right away. Like it would be I have to wait until I have $50 worth of stuff to order before I can get this calendar for you. So I was
Yeah,
trying to also be expedient for her.
You'd be nice,
You
right?
know,
Basically, I mean,
I was trying to be nice, but shit, you know, apparently not, because calendars. I don't even know. I don't even know. But that was like the summary, and like that kind of all like I got to work from home on Wednesday because snow, but that
Mhm.
was kind of something that it hung
Hey, you man,
over the rest of the week. Hey, Nemania,
yeah, I can imagine if someone's
we
been a
need to just
jerk
work.
like that, you know.
It's just one of those like you kind of dread going in and dealing with it again.
Yeah, no, I completely
Oh,
get
I
that.
need a shovel.
I mean, I guess that's the advantage that Zach, for example, has with the whole just doing a farm thing, because at least you work on your own the whole time, right? So,
Yeah, and if
like,
an animal's a dick, you just take it out and like slaughter it
wow,
and have meat.
wow.
Well, this is where the meat comes from. Like, don't act shocked.
Alexia's
Did you
like,
think there was like a meat fairy that like came around and was like,
you're like, if the
"Here,
Jenks
love,
if
have
the
some
if the
meat"?
Jenks are jerk, just take them back.
Yes,
I'll have to say that to him when I next talk to him. She was
just
saying,
take it back. I mean, I think, where do you think the meat comes from?
I was thinking it was a little bit more humane than that, but okay. I
Laws believes in the meat fairy.
believe in meat fair, but I believe in much more,
Uh huh. Meat
cleaner
fairy.
sacrificing of animals, right?
Well, I mean, it's pretty quick. Like one or two between the eyes is pretty quick.
I mean, as long as you double tap. I mean, if you don't, right, they
You
could come
know,
back as zombies. But anyway, um,
that's true. We don't
after
want that.
after this sleep, do you want to tell me? Don't tell me. Don't tell the others
I will tell
what
you
you're
whatever you
building,
want.
what you're building at the minute, and what if you need me to get you any materials or anything?
Oh yes,
Because I can
I
do
will
that.
make you my manservants happily. I'm coming back.
Wow. This is that. I'll find
You're
the
very
monsters
good
nearby.
manservant. Oh, what? Where?
I'm gonna have a
Where?
look.
Oh yeah, because there's a drowned down here.
Right.
There we go.
Oh,
And a
there's a.
zombie.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, okay,
I got him.
anyway, we go.
Cause I'm a badass.
I'm
And
out.
another zombie. He's nicely dressed. Okay,
Okay, there we go.
let's try it. Got it.
Quick, just click it and repeat.
And a nicely dressed zombie.
Well, that's nice. I mean,
Yeah.
was nice,
I
I
mean,
suppose.
he showed up, dressed for the job he wanted. You know.
Death. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Wow.
All right. So what I need, I'm gonna do wind. So what I'm doing here.
But yeah, just say, first of all, I'll stand like here
Let's
and
do
set
the.
up with it.
What am I doing? What the
And then you can
frick
like
am I
explain
doing?
what's
Yes.
inside here. You can like describe it.
Um. This is gonna be a house. I'm already wondering if there's enough floor space.
Depends what else you can put inside, but yes.
But wait, yeah, I mean, something. I hear. I hear. Oh, there's a
The
skeleton.
dog's attacking it. Oh, okay. Bam.
Yeah, dead. Okay. So, yeah, why don't you come over to the house and like, come, bro. All right. So, at least this is gonna be like the lower floor, and
Yeah.
I want to do big windows here, like on either side, and maybe even like in the center area, because we've got like this lovely
You need a
view,
lot of
right?
sand for this, but yeah.
Yep, we're gonna need a lot of sand. So,
Okay, get some sand. I'll get a lot of sand, but because
gonna
then
have to. You're
do you want
gonna have
flat
to
planes
dig.
or do you want squares or flats?
I really actually do like using the glass blocks because it makes me feel
Oh,
more
fuck.
secure.
Blocks is good because it's cheaper in inverted commas.
Yeah.
Um, so I'll take it.
So
Means less work. Um, I could do with a shovel, really. Yeah. It looks like Zach is about the whole of the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy sets.
do you have any like Charcoal, coal,
I got
whatever.
a bunch of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you? I can put some in the box or something.
Yeah, we all right
Okay.
because we need it to.
There you go. I'll put like half of it in there. But I can cook some more. Let me get some sand first, and then I can start. And I'll get some wood after that. And start making
Yeah,
some
and
charcoal.
I've got 35 sand going right now. So if you get some more sand, we can.
Well, it beats my week in some ways. Because for example, my week,
Yeah,
like
tell me about it.
today, I spent. Ooh, how long would it have been? At least an hour, basically making sure I'd said no thank you to a bunch of people who applied for a job. Maybe
Yeah,
longer, probably more, maybe as long as 2 hours. Going through each person's application, making sure that I'd actually able to message each person individually. In the
that's
end,
very kind.
it meant like 200 people basically messaged. And to be honest, I feel like almost all of them were really happy because it seems like for a lot of people, and maybe this is something you can comment on because I know you've been in the past applying for jobs and so on in America, but it feels like people don't
Yeah.
reply if you don't get a job. They just like don't say
No,
anything
yeah,
at
they
all,
don't care.
which I
Yep,
think is really
they
scummy,
are not interested in.
frankly. Um,
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, we don't respect people's time and effort here. If we don't want them, that's their problem that they wasted the time applying for a job we clearly weren't going to give them. Um,
well, that's one way of looking at it. um,
uh, America.
but it's just because, like, yeah, I was going, and it was a bit annoying for me because I got two people's names wrong when I was replying to them, and I could tell for those people they were like, "You got my name wrong," even though like it's like you didn't get a job. I'm sorry, type thing. But also, you got my name
Yeah.
wrong.
Were they really complicated names? Or was
Uh,
it like Bill
it was not
and
like
like
Bill. I'll put it that way.
John? Okay. I mean,
It,
I'm not trying to be,
there was
you know.
significantly more
I
letters
mean, some
than
names are
that.
just difficult to spell, right? Yeah. Some
Um,
names are just difficult to spell. And I am a person who really does try to make an effort to get everybody's name correct. There is a girl at work whose name is easy to say, but her parents just added like a whole bunch of extra vowels. Um, there are 3 vowels at the end of her name.
I mean, that's kind of
And
unnecessary to be honest.
um, it is 100% unnecessary. And it took me the longest damn time because nobody was spelling it right. So it took me the longest damn time. And for a while, I was so proud of myself because I thought I had those vowels in correct order. No, I compared it again to like our payroll software and realized,
Wow.
no, I did not. Um, they were not in the correct order. And I had been misspelling her name for like months and been proud of it. So
Also, I find
I
funny
have
the
it right
dog's
now.
following you
But
right now. The dog's just like, I'm gonna follow.
yep.
He's struggling a
He's
bit,
like,
but
come on.
yeah, there you go. He's done enough. He's fine. Yeah, I'll
That
put
dog
more
rides the
sand in.
struggle bus.
I dug a bunch of
Nice.
sand to put it in there, so you got loads in there now cooking.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's okay. Um,
Appreciate
but yeah, so that was part of today. I know I was doing one interview today as well, so that was good.
that's very good. So you gonna, you know, take pity on this person and try to give them a job?
Well, I mean, already am trying to take pity on one person in inverted commas, because I already offered one person a job like a week ago. But they
Nice.
said they needed up to 2 weeks to decide if they wanted to come to America, basically, because they're not in America right now.
That's fair.
Um, and it's cool and all. It's a bit annoying for me because I know that they won't have a problem with getting a visa, but they'll have a problem with the time for getting it. Like it'll take a while to get it. So I'm a bit like, oh,
Yeah.
I'd rather just like get on with the process so that we can just get you your visa type thing. Um, but at the same time, um, I appreciate fully that it's a big thing for her to come to a new country, all
Oh,
that kind of
for
stuff.
sure. Yeah.
I'm trying to find any more of the mossy stone at the minute. Or do you not need any more mossy stone?
Do I need any more mossy stone? No, I don't need any more mossy stone. I think I'm staying with this, and I'm going to wood from
It's
here.
work from here. Oh, it's okay. That's fine.
And you know,
I was trying to get used to this mod pack exactly because I still don't quite recognize what everything looks like.
well, the funny thing is I don't exactly love the area we're in, so we're gonna build this house, and then we're like gonna leave. I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you not like about this area?
Um, I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm like really vibing with it. I
Is it
feel like
spruce?
kind of
Is it the
isolated.
fact that it's spruce and all that kind of thing?
I love spruce. Like that's fine, but I like resourcing is a little hard because it's all this mossy stone, right?
Mhm.
I like the look of the spruce. I love the spruce wood, but you have to go kind of far afield to get like actual stone you can use for your tools. So that's kind of an issue.
Actually, I mean, I got some
Um,
stuff from underneath, but it's it's because there's a lush cave underneath there somewhere, which is quite nice.
yeah,
But it's a little dangerous.
nice. It's lush, huh?
I mean, that's how they describe it.
Love that. Lush.
You can tell me if it's a good or bad description, but
Oh man, it's lush, baby.
that's
Your
like
cave is so
wow,
lush. Mm-hmm. I've got a lush cave. What? Hold on.
wow. Yeah, so I got actually, and just in case. I did get a bit more mossy stuff just in case you needed it, but if you change your mind, then whatever. It's all good. Yeah, because I like to just do a good build here. You can see she's building away.
Oh, she's just building away.
I'm a little bit disturbed by the fact this area is not the best for exploring, frankly, which is okay, which is a bit annoying.
Not the best for what?
Exploring.
Yeah, it's
I know
not like
it doesn't feel like I don't know what it is, but it's just not quite
right. It's just not right.
right.
So we're gonna like make us like a nice place, and kind of do a thing with it. And then I feel like we should like gather up some stuff we need and like check out other parts of the map and find
But I mean, as
someplace
long as we
else that
keep the coordinates of this one, then we can always track back to it if we need to.
it exactly. I mean, we're gonna eventually have to get it like a map, and that's one thing that didn't happen um, when I loaded in. Like I always start with like a bonus chest and a starting map, and I forgot to check those buttons when I started this world. Here is the thing though. So this is a realm, as you know,
Yeah,
as you might remember. Um,
vaguely.
the nice thing is, like, while you can only have like one active world on a realm in time, like that you're actually using,
Hmm.
like if we decided we didn't love this map, we
Yeah,
could start a new map and make it the active map for the realm.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Um, it, again,
Well, that is a bad doggy.
cannot recognize any of these things. Okay, ready for that. I need paper. Okay,
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
I'm struggling to recognize some of these things sometimes.
There's a there was like a little wolf pup
Yeah.
that just came and like killed the merchant's llama.
Wow.
And now he's yep, he
Just
just
knocked him out
killed him
completely.
dead.
Boom. Kaput.
And now he's drowning though.
Well, that's the thing.
You're welcome, little doggy. I saved him.
There you go, got a map going.
So you oops. Let's see. Let's see if we can fix this for this dog.
Where is the,
Um it's drowning.
how can I remember how to do
So remember where you dug out the sand?
Yeah. Oh, it's nighttime here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming. So you kind of maybe made it so the water started flowing, and you know how the water like water pressure,
Uh-huh.
and it will put there'll be a current. Well, the
Wow.
current kind of pushed the dog and kept it down. Not our dog, but this little wolf puppy. And I just watched it drown before I could actually like dig it properly and
Well,
save
the
it.
plus side, it's not a real dog, so we're okay.
Yeah, it's still kind of like it whined. I heard it whine. I heard it whine as it died. And now I'm incredibly disturbed. So
But
I'm
positive,
gonna have to go.
I have a map.
Now I'm gonna fill this in so it doesn't happen to any other animals.
Wow.
Like but I am the person who in the wintertime, like I leave out like bowls of water and stuff,
Hmm.
and then like put the stick in it so they have a way to climb out.
That's nice.
and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I
I need redstone for that, damn it. And more iron as well. Okay, I have to find some redstone.
I mean, apart from the chickens that obviously need choking, and
You mean the ones
some
defending
things
the
like
back
that.
garden?
Like, I care about animals. There we go. There. Just taking care of this hole in the ground.
Okay, cool. Like, if you look like it, so I've got a map now that I'm making. The problem is I don't have a
Nice.
compass yet, so I need to find some redstone. Because without it, it's a bit more awkward to actually see where we are on the map.
There is a zombie or a drowned or whatever, like, that is standing under a tree watching you right now.
Well,
And
I'm popular. Alright, I need some redstone, which means I need to go and we've got it set so that if I die, I don't lose my stuff, though, right? That's probably fine.
I believe so. I mean, I can double check that now.
Because I need to go into the cave and just try and find anything. Don't need that.
Whoa, friendly fire was still turned on.
Wow.
Shoot.
I mean, not really, but shoot.
Yep. Okay, we're good. Yes, you will keep your inventory.
Okay, that's cool, because I just need to dive into the caves and find some redstone. Because otherwise I can't make any compasses.
Yep.
At the minute, I have grand total of no armor at all. Because I don't have enough iron even to get armor, so... So weird. In a normal game when I'm playing on my own, like, some of the ones I do, I just, like... I guess I just do it in a very different way, but, like, I just get the stuff really early on. Like, iron,
Yep.
gold, whatever, and just, like... Just get the stuff. But,
I got a nautilus shell.
that's a thing. I actually don't know what you can do with one of those.
I don't know either, but I got one because I just killed a drowned.
If anyone's watching my stream with me, it's high chance I'm going to die at some point doing all this, trying to find the stuff I'm going to look for, but we've got to find it.
Here, nuggy, nuggy, nuggy. Ugh. Screw you. I had one bone. I tried to give it to a dog, and it's like, no. I'm like, screw you then. And the horse you're riding on.
Want a bomb? Oh, that is gold, I think.
Nice.
I don't really need gold, isn't it? Yeah, it's gold.
There isn't much use for gold in this game.
Well, I mean, there is, but it's kind of later on. Like, you need for golden apples, especially. Golden apples are by far the easiest way to feed yourself.
Oh, it's a chicken.
Especially like your
I should
village
kill
is
it.
so zombified.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just kind of a fun. Oh, there you go. There's redstone. So that's what redstone looks like.
Yeah.
We definitely need that because I can't make any compasses without it. Now I could do some more iron. Really. He says, looking at an iron vein just there in the face. Okay, thanks. Like literally, I was like, I wonder where there's some iron. It was like literally iron in front of me. Like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's some iron. That's cool.
It's all right. Nobody expects you to know everything.
Well, like I said, it's still a little awkward for me because I'm still like not 100% sure what some of these things are and the shapes of them because they just look very different to the normal game I play, the normal base one I play. But they look nice and attractive, but it's just more recognition of like it's like playing the Christmas mod, right? It's like
it sounds like your first time, you know? Like it looks nice and attractive, but I'm not sure quite what it is.
So true.
Or like, what do I do with this? I mean, usually the answer is but
Exacto. Okay. You'd normally be all over that kind of thing.
Yep.
Therefore, he must be dead.
He must be dead.
I mean, if he doesn't react to a drug to like a thing like that, he must be dead.
Exactly.
He died that time. I might just let myself die because I don't really want to go all the way back because I don't want to go all the way back. No. That's the thing. It's like if it's on, it's maybe like I may as well just be like, okay, just kill me, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
He says he goes to try and kill the guy. We gotta kill them anyway. Because why not? Oh, let's get that too. I really wish I could find some diamonds, but you know, what can you do, right? I might get killed. I'm gonna do this. Some more torches. It's just a whole like I'm exploring till I die type situation right now. It's like okay, let's see how it goes.
You know, I appreciate that. That's dedication, perseverance. Pass it on.
But there's some fire there, so means that there's unlikely to be many enemies really too close to that. Basically, enemies can't spawn within a certain radius or certain intensity light. So the light is it's about the strength of the light, not really the distance from the light. So, for example, if it's close to it but it's blocked, it can still spawn type thing. It's all about the intensity.
Gotcha.
And there's like some hidden mechanics that you can't measure in the game about like what exact lumen and so on. I guess it must be lumen. Is near
Interesting.
near different things. It's one of the really detailed mechanics of games. Oh, damn, I'm gonna just creep at that thing. Oh yeah, I just got knocked in a hole. It's killed me. It's fine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
Loz is blown up by a creeper.
I was like, you know what? I fell in a hole. I've got one heart left. I'm gonna keep all my stuff anyway. Let's just do that. That's fine.
I get that.
Right, do you need any more glass?
I mean, eventually we'll need more glass because we'll want other windows, but
I need to make
so
some
yes,
charcoal really
give
as
more
well.
glass.
Well, because I was gonna just
Look
smelt some of the
at
stuff first. Okay, let's smelt the iron first. Then I'll make I have a map. I'll make a map with a compass on. Basically, you need a map with a compass, right? Because if you don't, having it without the compass is kind of pointless. It really is kind of like what it's kind of like why are we here type thing, you know.
I do wonder that all the time.
So random question. And whilst I'm waiting for this iron to smelt,
Yes.
also that guy's a jerk over there. Clearly, I'm not gonna kill him. I want his trident if I can. Did he drop it?
Okay.
I'll drop it. Let me just try and. Yeah, did he drop it? No, he didn't, jerk. Okay, anyway. I forget the percentage drop. There's a drop rate on all these items. It's a bit annoying. He literally had it in his hand and he didn't drop it. The new Fortnite season starts today, right?
Yes, it does.
What do you think of the battle pass?
I haven't looked through it yet. I mean, I've seen some of what the skins are going to be, but I have not looked through it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I got home. I started doing some like boring kitchen type of stuff, and so I have not actually gotten to look through like what the prizes are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I have no idea. I'm looking for it because like afterwards, I definitely am. Like my plan post stream is I'm getting in there and I'm checking it out basically.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
No, I was just curious if you had a chance to.
No, I was at work all day. Some of us do work during the day.
Wow. But no, I saw it last night because they talked about it last night.
Well, I wasn't stalking their feed, so like that's a thing. Some of us don't just.
Wow.
Hang on, no, just kidding. Oh, it's getting dark again.
It's sort of like this whole day-night thing, isn't it? Yep. Okay, that's fine.
You love an excuse to go to bed with me. Don't complain.
Except, it's not nighttime. I always find this very annoying when it's clearly almost dark. It's like why can't my character just sleep a bit early tonight? Oh, another monster.
Yeah, exactly. Son of a bitch. So it's dark enough to create monsters. But there we go.
Yeah. I know because I'll be honest. The last season's one was a little disappointing.
Yeah, it was.
Because I didn't. So normally I play through to get like most of the bonus rewards, if
Yep.
not all of them, but most of them at least. Ever since I missed out on a Technicolor Doom, like a couple of years
Yeah.
ago, a few years ago. Now it was actually 2020. That would have been like 5 years ago.
Yes. It was crazy, huh?
But like there was a great season. Okay, yeah, there's a great Marvel season a bunch of years ago, which had Doom as like the level 100 reward. So I got Doom obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but then the extended rewards, which was up to level 200, were Doom and other characters, but with different colored stylings. So like gold, silver. There was like a metallic-y type one, and then there was this ridiculously looking, cool Technicolor type one. And I remember getting it for most of the characters, but I didn't get it for Doom. And then in the final event of the season, you and I
Yep.
were doing the event. We were on the shield helicarrier from Riley, waiting for the event to start.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Trying to remind of it. And there was a dude there wearing the Doom, the level 200 Doom with the Technicolor cape, and I was
Oh,
just
it was
like,
so cool.
"Oh, I hate you so much, dude."
Yeah. It looked so damn cool.
It looked amazing, and I was like, "Oh, that's the thing." Um, so
It
since
was.
then, I check in advance and have a look at the skins and be like, "Okay, I'd like I'd like to make sure I definitely get this or not. Like not always, but
Oh yeah. No, I mean it makes a lot of sense.
But certainly last
Uh,
season.
Well,
Now,
I like.
I
Go
didn't
ahead.
actually like last season that much. Like, because I know
No.
some of the weapons were kind of fun. Like you had like the flame mask or the Oni shotgun, the
Yeah.
swords. Swords are
Yeah.
always fun in Fortnite. You know,
Yep.
um, I don't know. It just felt a bit flat to me. The actual
I get that.
some of the weapons
Mm-hmm.
did compared to previous seasons, and then also some of the skins just some of them were a bit eh, like
Yeah.
they existed type thing.
Yes.
Um, not terrible, just not special.
I get that. I mean, some of what they're doing with this might be fun. I don't know. I need to like see the video and see what like the vibe they're going for. Because like my favorite, I think seasons were like, I mean, obviously the Marvel season was
Yeah.
amazing. Um, but when they did
Mm-hmm.
Spies was a lot of fun. When they did that whole thing, that was actually a lot of fun to me. It had a whole vibe to it. You know that they did the whole spy music thing, so there was like an actual like ambiance. It was that was fun to me. So I'm kind of looking to see like what the video is like and what they're pitching and but like just looking at the
Yeah.
skins. I mean, I'm amused by the giant pickle, right?
You mean
That's
Big Dill,
yes. Mm-hmm.
which instantaneously makes me roll my eyes a teeny bit, but yes.
I mean, but come on, it's hilarious. Like that's one of the things I've always liked about Fortnite is how it does not take itself that seriously. Um, so Peely has been something that really amuses me and it's very cool to me. So Dill can work, right? I don't know if like I'm dying to get that pickle, so to speak, but you know.
I do locator maps now, which is even better, so it's cool.
Boop, boop.
I wish I had made this map one size smaller and the other map one size bigger, but anyway, whatever.
How'd you do that?
You can
What
expand
did
it using paper, so I need to get one more piece of paper to expand this map. So she, where'd she go? Where'd she go?
I'm up in a tree, kind
Oh,
of.
I can see where you are on the map actually, because it locates and tells me where you are
Ooh,
with your little avatar square head on the map.
little stalker. Yep.
So if you
Hi.
rise to, there you go. So I need to expand that one, probably 1 square to make it a little bigger. But that's initially. So
Very nice. Yeah, it's great.
the one I've got is a bit too massive, frankly.
No comment.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You went there. It's like it's too massive. And Zach's not here to like.
Yeah, Zach has actually died. Otherwise, Zach would have been all over that
Massively.
as well, right? Like that's the thing.
Right? I am so disappointed right now.
Because he died. I mean, it's pretty bad. He
Somebody
died.
bite. Somebody
Mhm.
bite.
It's a little sad that he died, frankly.
A little sad. We're gonna need more like regular cobblestone, so I can keep having tools.
Um,
That's
yeah,
gonna
I've
be a
got 30
thing.
cobblestone at the minute if you want. So I can put that to one today.
No, I don't want to take your cobblestone because you also need tools.
I mean, I've already got tools. That's fine.
I mean, apparently you've got a massive one, but
Wow.
still, I mean, I'm just quoting Loz.
There's some cobblestone there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've got the most disorganized inventory and boxes here at the minute in the world possible. But
Well, that's all right. I mean, we are going to judge you for this.
it's like I told my ex-girlfriend, sorry to disappoint, but if you were paying attention, you wouldn't be surprised. That this is reference to Zach not dying.
Yeah.
Zach, who did not die.
Hello, Zach. Who did not die? That's so funny. Zach, we've been talking about massive tools.
Not just Jack.
Yeah, exactly. All sorts of massive tools.
See, the thing
Oh.
is, it's interesting because the one person I watch and respect about video games was like about has a nice combat system, but lore wise is pretty freaking terrible. But then most people are like, oh yeah, the game's pretty good. Most things I've seen are about it. Like in fairness, it's not like I'm going to play a new game anytime soon because I have 6,000 other games I've not played yet. But you know, theoretically, I still like to track these things so that in the future, if I see it like reduced price for some reason, I might get these things. Um,
Theoretically, I might play a game someday. Yes.
I do like. I mean,
You know, I know, I get
one
it.
person, one of our many joint acquaintances, was questioning why I'm playing like 6 games all at the same time, and I'm like, that's because I only have time for a bit, and so I play a bit every now and again of different ones, depending what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Um,
Then
because I'm playing Fallout 4 again because I love the game.
fun. I'm
Partly
not
because
quite
I know
sure
the
how to
Boston area quite well. So for me, it was funny because when it first came out, was when I'd been to Boston like just 6 months earlier. And whilst the map obviously is not to scale and whatever, and
Sure.
MIT is actually called Cambridge Institute of Technology, that kind of thing, because they obviously can't use the real names of stuff.
Yep.
Or like the Red Sox, or the Red Sox Stadium, they call Diamond Park because, again, they can't call it Red Sox or anything like that.
There.
Um,
Yep.
it's generally close enough to being um, like it's generally close enough to be in the right rough area for everything for it to be correct enough that you're like, oh, I recognize this type thing. Um,
Yeah.
like roughly where Concord is and roughly where Lexington is and roughly where Boston itself is and like I said, things like MIT and the airport. Like I know from
Hmm.
experience from last summer when I was there that the airport to to Harvard alone is like 45 minutes, but you could walk it in 10 minutes in the game. But at the same time, it's like the rough orientation at least is quite nice. Um, I would say though, just good thing Jackson. I would say though that Fallout New Vegas is my favorite Fallout game. So there you go.
Yeah.
Because if you want a game that's actually worth playing more than once, that's one of the few games that I played that I've actually gone, you know what? And I don't mean just like because I played games that I played and be like, I want to play them a higher difficulty, right? Because of like mechanics or like that kind of thing. But there've been very few
Yeah.
games I'm like, I want to play again to get a whole different story by making different choices. And Fallout New Vegas is one of those because without going too far into the game, basically you have the choice of siding with I think it's 4 or 5 different factions, and each
Hmm.
one gives you a completely different set of storylines and quests for the second half of the game. And basically, it's like playing the first half is almost identical no matter what you do, almost first third or whatever. Um, but like the second half to 2/3 can be completely different whether you side with Caesar, for example, because as you might imagine, in a future after a nuclear winter, people get confused by what Caesar's palace is and believe that the real Caesar lived in Vegas because they had no
Well,
frame of
of course he
reference.
did.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, that imagine if 200 years from now you've got a bunch of information, you'd be like, oh yeah, there's Caesar dudes and they wore Roman togas and stuff. They're soldiers. So you've got a faction like that,
Hmm.
you know, like you've got people trying to be more like the government and so on, and it's quite interesting because they're a good. There's very few like um, genuinely. What's on?
Monsters. I'll be right back.
Okay, there's
Oh,
very few.
dude, he's trying to
Gen-
follow us to bed. Weird ass.
there are very few genuinely actually completely good choices as well. Like it's like it's that kind of game as well. It's like this. It's not that there's side effects to any choice you make, but they no choice is perfect sort of
Right.
thing. And they
I
do
get
it
that.
really nicely. They really balance it that way, especially in New Vegas. And of course, if you're a fan of Friends or Star Trek, for example, the main villain is the person who voices Odo from Deep Space Nine, if you like Star Trek,
Hmm.
and the initial antagonist is voiced by Matt Perry, of course, formerly of Friends, um, which is really interesting because he's one of those people who I like. I'd be like, oh, why
Yeah.
is he in a computer game type thing, Like, like
Yeah.
he didn't come across, I should say, like that kind of person. But
Right.
yeah, he
That's
is
pretty cool.
he's the secondary antagonist in the game, which is quite funny because again, it's like not his kind of character either, like
Oh
so it makes
no,
him
yeah.
think, oh, I want to do that. Um, yeah, Fallout, one of the things that you find a bunch of minutes. Also, because they've released like 4 DLCs over the years for each of the versions, and so like they've got some really intricate, really cool stories built up, which is nice. Um,
That is cool.
I can't remember Fallout 3. Off the top of my head, you can like you do the main game, which is set in Washington D.C., which again, to my being before, seems like it's kind of cool. But so you kind of
Hmm.
recognize roughly, like you can go to the White House and you go to Congress and all that kind of thing, which is kind of fun. Air and Space Museum, etc., etc. But the DLCs are things like going to Pittsburgh, because it's not that far down the road.
Right.
Um, and the like, I think there's a couple other ones. I think one of them set in, I want to say one of them set in Maine as well. But you studied it. Are we planning to do all of this in glass? Like literally the whole wall?
Not all of it. No.
I guess I really
Um.
a ton more glass.
No. No. The back wall is not going to be glass. It's going to have regular windows.
Okay.
We were
Okay.
just doing glass in the area where, like facing the water.
I
But
like this is
we're
going to
gonna need
be
glass for
an
like regular
F ton of
windows.
glass.
Yeah. Well, who wants to live in a glass house? We just want like some areas where it's got glass so it looks cool. You know.
Yeah, Fallout is one game I've been playing this year, which is bad because I bought it 10 plus years ago. Well, not bad, but like it's funny. Like I could get it 10 plus years ago, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play it again. Because why not? I guess.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Well, what I really need to do is to get it again. Because I love buying games a second time. I really need to do though is get it again on PC because on PC, over the past I don't know how many years, someone or some group of people have taken the game engine of Fallout 4 and
Hmm.
modded the whole game to make Fallout London, um, full
Ooh.
with British accents, British backstories, properly like
Wow.
London, all like everything is English, and like in the
Sounds
stuff
cool.
from like the types of food to the way the laws describe the backstory. The I remember rightly, the villain is part of inverted commas the civil service, which is hilarious because they are kind of bad guys. Um, True story. Um,
There.
and yes, I need to at some point I need to do that, but that's like a I find it's like
That sounds awesome.
it's completely free as well. That as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
But I just haven't got on PC the game in the first place, like the base game, because
That's
for the most part I'm a console game player right, for the most part of my life.
right.
Just because honestly it was more easy when I was younger to like have the space to like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the way that like the space in my because I lived in a smallish like 3 bedroomed house with
Mm-hmm.
my parents and my 2 sisters. Um, so it was not a big house, and there was
Right.
not a lot of space. Um, so console was the best way forward to like.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
As you've heard in those days, uh, things like doing homework on computers and stuff was such a rare thing. Like
Yes.
it happened every now and again, like very rarely, but like for the most part, it was like it was a novelty concept. It was like, ooh, you know,
Yep. Back in your day.
exactly. I mean, it's funny because I was talking to the person today when she is planning to go to med school, or the plan is to go August 2026, because she's taken a year away from going to med school to do um, something more aligned, I guess, with what she wants to do in her future, if she
Yeah.
can. Um, and I'm thinking, like, just because like, I think of her as a girl a little bit, but she's probably like 24 or 25,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, you know, um, it's just kind of crazy to me when I think about it. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, these kids. And they are. But that's because we are getting old.
but it's one of those weird ones again, though, because like we are, we're not, because like, we are, yes, obviously getting older, but
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, you can't really stop that in one sense, but at the same time, there's a bit of me that's like, I am, but I'm kind of not, like, because I don't feel like I'm older, particularly. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that 100% makes sense. It's one of those things where I realize like that when I'm talking to people, like they must, like once I say how old I am, they must think I'm really old. Like I am very conscious of my age, and it'll be funny because um, people actually think I'm about 5 to 10 years younger, which is wonderful. Like
I
bless
would,
them.
knowing how old you are, I would agree with that too.
Oh, thank you. Um, but at the same time, it's just like I'll be talking to people. It's like, damn, this kind of hurts because you're a child.
At the same
I
time,
remember when
it's
I
funny,
too was a child.
quite funny though, because like obviously there are some things I would be more than happy to do, more time for whatever. But there's also a
Yeah.
bit of some things I'm like, you know what, I am totally happy that I've done it. It's gone past now. Thanks.
Yep.
I'd rather not
I
do
mean,
that
it's
again.
fair.
I would rather not go back to university in many ways. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Right.
like, I will take the fact that I'm older over having to redo all that crap for like
Uh,
8 years. Like I enjoyed it when I was there, but at the same
agreed.
time, it's like, you know what, I'd
Yes.
rather not actually.
Yep. If I could not, that would be
Feel
fine.
free to
Thank
just give
you.
me the degree, and that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. No,
But
I get that too. We're all right. I'm all right to not.
so at the minute, speaking of things I'm going to relive or not, at the minute now, with my family and I are preparing for Newcastle because
Yeah,
we proceeded to the League Cup final for the
because it's
second time in
time.
3 years. Um,
That's right.
Last time we didn't turn up in inverted commas, um, as in we played really well in the semi-final and then just didn't play in the final at all.
Yep.
Um, so I'm hoping, fingers
Knock
crossed,
on wood. Hmm.
that will actually turn up this time. Because that
I
would be quite a
really
thing,
hope
to be honest.
so.
If we actually decided to
That
like
would be an
them.
amazing thing. Hmm.
Um, and it's
I
like,
would love that.
it's not that. Not that I think you can for example, having to find right point just because we've been there before. You know that, right? I get that. But at the same time, there's just a bit of. It would be nice if we actually, one time, just did the thing and won something. You
Yeah.
know,
Can we? Yeah. No, I get that.
it's a little bit like watching the Ravens or the Bills. Like I'm not a Bills or Ravens fan at all. I mean,
Yeah.
a little the Ravens because I live near them, but you know,
I love the
they're
Ravens.
not my first team or anything. But at the same time, there's a bit of me that's like, can you not just please just win something? You know,
Yep.
like you've
I
been in the
want Lamar
edge of winning
Jones
something
to
for
win
a
something.
while. Why can't you just do the thing? You know,
Yeah. No, I get that
I think with
100%.
the Bills, I'm like a bit like, can the Bills not actually just win something, please? Just
Yep.
because, um, no.
Yeah. Though I personally have zero fucks to give about the Bills.
I mean, the reason I like the Bills is because the Bills are one of the few teams that never won before. So to me, that's like a.
Yep.
It'd be nice if they just did it and then get it. So it's not a thing anymore, right? Like just be done with it.
Yeah.
And also George Harlan's a nice enough guy,
I mean,
seemingly.
you want them to pop the cherry. I get it.
Something like that. I think with the Detroit Lions, like I don't like the Lions per se, but at the same time, I wish they would just actually just win something, so that then it's no longer like a big thing hanging over them anymore.
That's fair.
I'm trying to make. I just had an idea in my head of what I wanted to make, just then I forgot what it was.
What I'd like to
Ah,
know is how Ohio ended up with two professional teams. That is the weirdest damn thing in the world. It's Ohio.
what for the NFL? I mean,
Yeah. Cleveland
what because
Browns,
Cleveland's
Cincinnati
one.
Bengals.
Oh, so I guess Cincinnati's in Ohio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Like
I mean,
how
they'll,
the
men-
fuck did that happen?
they'll mention them around here though, because obviously if you mention them around here, people will get upset with you.
I am fucking mentioning it. I'm bringing it.
Because there's the
How did,
whole. I
how
mean,
did Ohio,
I don't know if you know the whole story. I mean, Zach might know because he's from Ohio, right? But I don't know if
the
you know this.
armpit of America?
Wow,
I
wow, you're just like slagging. You're just like, I'm just,
am.
I'm just
I'm gonna
gonna
start a
burn him.
fight.
I'm just gonna burn down Ohio. Is that?
I'm gonna start a fight.
Wow,
Go blue.
that's exactly your move right now. He's like, I'm just gonna do this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Um, but I was gonna say, it's if I remember rightly, though I don't know the full story because I've only read it like once. It's from like the '80s, and originally the Browns were actually in Baltimore because it used to be the Baltimore Browns. Um,
Oh,
and yeah, Zach might know the story better than I do, but it's something to do with the trade where they basically moved.
get in bed before the monsters show up.
Oh, sorry, but they moved the whole franchise from Baltimore to Cleveland. Partly though, why Baltimore fans do not like Cleveland is because of this.
Yeah,
What for
it
that?
makes
Oh,
sense.
slabs. That's why I can't build it. I mean slabs. Okay. Um, yeah, I can't. I need to have to look up the exact story, but it's like this crazy, just like um, thing about how they actually came to be as a team.
Yeah.
Getting a composter as well. It's raining.
Oh, freaking spider.
Good thing the Jack's not here.
Yep.
Jack, afraid of spiders.
I got blown up by a creeper. I'm a little offended.
Oh, there's the door. Wow.
Yep. It was rude. It was super fucking rude.
But yeah, there was not meant to be a team in Cleveland, but Cleveland kind of inverted commas stole the team from Baltimore,
Wow.
and so Baltimore fans hate Cleveland.
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Then then I too will hate Cleveland. I already hated Cleveland. Actually,
Wow.
you know what I like about Cleveland? Cleveland has a very nice little zoo.
Oh yeah, it's good to know that
Yeah.
actually. I've heard that.
Hmm. I like their zoo.
I've not been to
We
it, but
live
I've heard it's a nice
we,
city.
li- we lived like 50 minutes from Cleveland, and experienced more snow than we ever got than I ever got in Michigan, where I lived, because it's a, where you are in relation to the lake and how the weather usually travels. So, um, like I saw lake effect snow where I was,
Hmm.
but not horribly badly because I was on the eastern side of the state. Um, Living along Lake Erie in Ohio meant a shit ton of lake effect snow, snow in general. It was madness, and that's coming from somebody who grew up with a ton of snow.
I'm
Um,
just trying to
you
think of
know,
a map to look
like
at.
just it's just there's this thing when you live in a place that has a snowy winter where like you can read the age of the snow by the layers, and
Wow.
like you can see the original layer there, and like you get deeper into winter and that stuff is like gray as hell. This is like super gray, and the next layer is like a grayish brown. The next layer, and then like it gets whiter as the layers go up. But you can like, it's like reading rock sediment. It's a whole thing.
That is very random.
Yeah. Yep. Snow.
I mean, it snows much here. There's snowed here a little bit. It's just a teeny bit this week.
Mm.
I'm hoping though that's pretty much it for the season, frankly,
I mean,
because I haven't had enough of this snow right now. Because it is
I
really killing my mood of just like even getting up and going out of bed right at the minute.
yeah. No, I'm pretty fucking over this. That's a very nicely dressed zombie. He has suspenders.
That's a thing.
Yeah. You know, good for him. Trying to
Yeah.
do more with his life.
Because there's a snow biome. Yeah.
You go on a snow biome. I do like
Yeah.
snow biomes.
It's snowing right now.
I see that because the rainy biome sucks.
I'm just trying to, because I've got a map now, to explore it and map it out just a teeny bit just to see what's around us. Or like to see
Yeah.
anything, if there's anything cool, like any places of interest, buildings, village, anything around us, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, I got the snow biome, which is nice. If we do a whole bunch of sugar cane as well, because we need paper for books and so on. But
You like paper.
check through my hand. Okay. I think it's a Cleveland that makes me think of my favorite or formerly favorite podcast from the NFL I used to listen to. So I used to listen to one by the NFL called Around the NFL. Okay.
Okay.
Used to have four guys on it. Unfortunately, one passed away with cancer in 2021 ish.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the weekend of the Super Bowl that year, actually, which where Tom Brady won, I think, whichever year it was. Tom Brady won with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He passed away that year. Because the episode after the Super Bowl then was them talking about him rather than about the Super Bowl itself, which was kind of, it was really cool, but a little surreal as well at one point. But either way, so
Yeah.
then the other three continued on said podcast for several more years until last summer, the 2024 summer, um, when it was a massive cave, and I really is wow, that's huge. Wow, that's scary. Okay, um, where because it was being run by the NFL, the podcast, the
Mm-hmm.
NFL basically got rid of two of the people who were doing the podcast and left it to be run by the third guy.
Interesting.
So I don't know why they did that exactly, because as far as I can tell from them, so basically then the one guy left over continued said podcast because I mean it was his job, right? You can't just as much as
Yeah.
he's and he did he said this on one of the bits I saw, he did contemplate leaving, but at the same time he
Mm-hmm.
gets paid well and he has family and benefits and all like there's all the things, right? So it's like you don't really want to just up and like you know
Yeah. Ditch.
as
Yeah.
much as as much as he might believe in the thing and his friends and so on, his friends were like, you shouldn't do that because you we'll be fine and you've got a life and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then the other two started their own podcast, competing with it, and it's very weird now. It's like because what I miss is the fact that the one guy who's left over, he was
Mm-hmm.
like, I guess more to the point with stats and numbers and things like that. You know, like that kind of person. But then the other two, especially one of the other two, was much more into like very highly descriptive and intelligent and like so like they complement each other very well, right? As you might imagine,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know. But
Makes
now
sense.
because they're on different shows, it's like well you don't complement each other now because you are different shows. So
Well,
it's just a
womp
bit weird to me.
womp.
So I don't really it means I don't really listen to podcasts either of them very much anymore because neither of them quite have the right balance anymore to me. Not bad,
Right.
like I mean, you know, Reach now the only podcast I ever listen to. If you're particularly curious, is I listen to one from Newcastle, which is kind of weird because it's funny to hear voices from my hometown.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I bet.
the accents and so on, just like
Mm-hmm.
even though I do not, just for the record, have an accent anywhere near that accent,
No, no, you are not Geordie.
not in the slightest.
Mm.
But that's because I'm very well to do or something.
Oh, well, he's posh.
Something like that.
Very posh laws.
I didn't say very,
That's
just semi at least.
that's that should have been your like your Twitch handle, like very posh
Right?
laws. Yep. The poshest laws to ever laws. I mean, I think it's a thing.
It's definitely a thing. I'm not gonna dispute the fact that it is a thing. It
I
definitely is
mean,
a thing.
you should take it and run with it. I give it to you for free.
Well,
You're
thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. I mean, it's not every day you get gifts like that,
That is true. It's no, that is very true. It's not none of you know.
and I feel like you're really not seeing the implications of such a very cool name. You're really missing out right now.
I'm
Um,
definitely missing out something.
um, you could have an awesome name, and you're choosing.
I like
I
to
mean,
think
your
I'm one
name right now
anyway.
is okay,
But
but
you know, I think I
you
it's
could,
okay already. But yeah,
but
no,
I mean, you could be even more amazing, right? I mean, I don't know why you'd pass it up, but whatever. There's no accounting for taste.
you see the way it works sometimes. So there you go.
Yeah,
I will
that's okay.
say there is a high chance I'll be going to Tampa in April for a few days to
What?
give a talk.
Wow.
So I need to work out what weather that is, basically. Um,
Yeah.
Cause, well, it's funny because right they were talking.
Did you take a bed with you?
I don't know. Oh no, I did not. But I'm almost back again.
Son of a bitch.
It's back.
Okay, fine.
Oh, was it nighttime? It didn't look like nighttime in my
It
eyes.
is
I didn't.
nighttime.
Really, it looks pretty light compared to some of the ones where it's told me I can't sleep yet.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Well, the good thing is because I have a map now with the whole like know where I'm going thing. I don't have to do the thing that Jank would do, which is literally just kill himself when he's
Well,
lost.
I mean, that would be quicker.
Wow.
Just pointing it out.
I mean, the Jank
You
is
could just
quicker.
die.
The Jank is quicker. I'll put it that way.
It's 10 seconds or less.
I mean, I hear he's optimizing, so. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming along. We really should put some torches on there though. Wow. I'm down first.
That's right.
Boom.
Yeah. Why is it still raining?
Because that's how weather works.
Okay, now it stopped. Oz. I don't like the way that weather works sometimes, okay? Especially in Minecraft where it's just like, because I've had it do it where um, it stops raining for everybody else, but for some reason it hasn't registered to me that it stopped raining.
Mm-hmm.
So it just rains
Oh yeah.
to me. And it's so miserable.
Uh, 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 that in there. Yeah, it's fine. No, 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 no. Yeah, it's not to come along that house. It's not bad at
But
all now.
yeah, I mean, we're making progress. Did you find anything interesting out there in the
I got a whole
great beyond?
bunch of not much. Um,
A whole bunch of not much. Wow,
also
I love
probably what
that.
she said. Um,
It well, it depends on who she's talking about.
that is true.
Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do.
Right. So that's how you drink it. I think, well, that camera, it's a bit easy for me. I can take a much more relaxed drink or whatever. It's like I don't have to stress it. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's cool
Like
because like to be fair,
chug, chug, chug.
I'm completely fine down the camera and stuff. And I sometimes think it's easier for people to like connect with people if they see them or
Yeah,
whatnot. But flip side,
you like it when we're watching you.
wow, that's not what I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna say, but okay.
Yeah, yep.
Um, the flip
You're an
side,
exhibitionist. We know.
like the most famous like computer games streamer, I would argue, or video maker, it doesn't host camera on, and it's like it's kind of crazy.
Well,
Um,
that's because he's probably ugly. So
he's not too bad. No, he's not that
I
ugly.
don't know. Like I have no idea.
I
I
mean,
don't know what you're talking about, but
I know because he has done a few things like with the camera, like over all the years type thing. But like 98% of all the stuff he does is no camera because what he's trying to do is
so are
show.
you saying you're attracted to him?
No, that's definitely not true.
Okay, okay. All right. I'm just trying to follow.
I'm just saying that I don't think that that is his problem. I think he actually just prefers to not have his face on the screen all the
Yeah,
time.
I get that. I get that.
Big issue I always have is make a jump up in the right direction. Frankly, um,
Would are you
because for instance, I get sucked into looking at the screen, right, and the screen is below the camera.
gotcha?
So
Gotcha. Okay, I
I
see
look
what
like
you
I'm
mean.
looking
I'm
at
like
it's,
you're just like because I could see turning it on, and there you are with your back turned completely into the camera, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, I see me like looking
what
away
are you
from
doing?
it.
You know, like
But it's
there he
true.
is, just hanging out there. He's very
But
special.
it is oh, that is true. But at the same time, I'll be honest, it's not like I know the best way to do it because I know some people like deliberately look away. And some
Yeah.
people have like one person. I at least a few people have sunglasses. You can't see where they're looking exactly. It's quite clever that.
Uh, uh, is it though? Because they're wearing sunglasses indoors.
Okay,
So I don't.
yeah, that could be okay. Cool, I guess.
I mean,
What, what, whoa.
eh,
I've got a drowned on the end of the fishing rod. Um,
well, that's interesting.
you see this?
Um, yes.
I don't know what to do because he should be on fire, but he's not.
Okay. That's really weird. Would you like me to come
I'm,
like try to
I,
kill him?
I let go of it. I let it go because he's gone
Okay.
there now.
I'm like,
I was like, so confused though because like, what is going on
it
here?
was
What?
super weird. Yeah.
I mean, I presume you can grab people's fishing rods, but that's quite funny. Something for me to know next time playing with the jank, I guess.
Yep. The more you
He probably
know.
never because he doesn't have the game.
He used to, though.
He used to have an
We,
Xbox
we,
Pass or whatever it was, I think.
yeah. We could make him get it again if we really wanted to.
I don't know why he doesn't have it because it feels like the kind of game that I find okay. I find his game choices very weird because he sometimes plays games that I think would be nowhere near games you would like, and then
Mm-hmm.
other times he completely blanks games that I think you would love, and I
Yeah.
get so confused by it because
Yep.
I don't know whether he does it just because he read about it or whatever, trying to be different. Sometimes I'm like,
It's a really good question. Does anybody ever really understand a jank? Can
Well,
a
that's
jank
true.
ever really be understood? Deep thoughts.
Tune in every time for deep thoughts from Lem.
Yeah. Deep thoughts.
Because people are like, who the hell is the jank? And I'm
Exactly.
like, to be honest, that is also what I ask myself quite
That
often.
is also, yes. What is the jank? Who is the jank? Why is the jank?
Why is the
All
jank been a
very
very
important.
important freaking question?
All very important questions.
I got so many fish. I've got random. There we go. Wow. Not pointless stuff, but a bunch of fish, nevertheless.
Mm,
Oh, that's it. Oop. Yeah, come along nicely then.
thank you. It's gonna have a second story.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have some little plans for the inside,
Mm-hmm.
and just gotta get those. Whoa! Who just?
Phoebe. Oh,
Uh oh.
oh, oh.
Um, I
I
don't know
mean,
what to do about my dog attacking
it's
you
okay. It's
because
fine.
you.
I got this. Don't worry. It's fine. Probably.
Uh,
I mean, it's probably. We'll find out.
I don't know, like
Oh, dog. Just a bigger
like
bone.
try going in the house and closing the door. Maybe I don't.
Bigger in the bone.
Dog,
So you mean
dog.
basically all I had to do is. Wow. It's okay. It's
Um,
fine. It's fine. We'll get tired of that in a minute.
no,
Um,
he is attacking the wall.
that's moderately honest, actually.
He is going back and forth across the house where he thinks you are.
So that's a thing.
That is a that is a, and now he's on fire.
I can't help you with that one.
He ran through the
What does he do with doing that?
he ran through, well, he's still okay.
He's fine now.
All right.
Apparently, he needed to be hit first by the fire to be okay with it.
Do not fish for my dog again.
Huh?
Like what in the world was that?
I know. I was just seeing what you could
He's
do.
not a dogfish.
I was just like, oh, I was just
It's
curious.
not a dogfish. Like why? What was that even about?
Anyway, um, we should probably, I suppose,
I mean,
start to wrap it up a little bit.
I suppose. Yep. We've got a roof inside,
That's
like
true, you
ceiling
mania.
rather.
That was a bad dog. It was completely the dog's fault and in no way my
It,
fault. It's actually in no
what is
way
this
my
victim blaming thing going on here?
victim blaming.
Victim blaming.
Wow.
Yep.
Also, well,
The world we live in today.
I'm
How
not.
very presidential of you.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Didn't say anything.
It's like, that wasn't me. I didn't do a thing.
Totally wasn't me saying a thing. I said nothing.
Nothing controversial. But
All right.
um, uh,
Yes.
we'll be back on Sunday in some form. I'm not sure yet when we get Sunday. Um, maybe
I would like
Conquest, maybe Minecraft,
dancing.
maybe probably not dancing.
I think
Um,
I think it's time for Strictly Come Dancing.
I feel like someone's already got a trademark on that, so we're probably not going to be able to do
Uh,
that one.
okay, how about less strictly, like Flexibly Come Dancing?
I feel like
Maybe.
that's something that's 18 rated, but
Uh,
um, but yeah, we'll do something on Sunday. I don't know what yet, whether it'll be Conquest
karaoke stream.
or we could look at some rosters, or we can I don't know what we can do yet. Um,
Karaoke.
wow, but
I've
yeah,
got all the ideas.
you do have all the ideas. I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Best ideas ever.
you've got. They were some of the ideas ever. Yes. In any event,
Uh,
firstly,
tune in
thank you.
again for more awesome ideas.
We should probably go to bed actually. Good timing
Yes.
actually for the episode. Be like, okay,
It's a good idea. Yep.
if I get oh,
Oh, I saw you from the inside.
yeah, that sounds a little bit weird.
They're
Oh,
monsters.
you mean that guy?
Yep.
Ah, okay.
And the dog's gonna help, so don't attack the dog.
I didn't.
There we go. Okay.
So firstly, thank you, Alexia, for hanging
You
out
are
as
so welcome.
always.
You are
Secondly,
welcome.
thank you, Nemania, Zach, and a couple other people I saw popping by. It's always nice to see people, even if you're just watching and not saying anything, but also through the face. It's always cool. We'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully, everyone's had a good week. Hopefully, everyone has a good weekend. But until Sunday night, be safe and be cool out there, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Wow.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, guys.